Hey, welcome back everybody to Iconic Rod and Custom. I'm Greg Martin, and today on part 4 of Big Red, we're going to relocate that fuel filler that was originally in the side of the 48 Suburban into the rear quarter panel, and that seems to be a perfect place for it. Everything seems to flow good with it. We're going to recess that in there though, or French it in as some people call it, or used to be called anyways. And as you can see, the door skin isn't on that actual thing yet, so I'm going to do that as well today too. But first, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification so you can keep up with the videos we post. And I got some exciting stuff to talk about at the end of this video, so please stay tuned. So now that we have that set on there, code, I'm going to take the scribe across the top here where the weld line is going to be. I previously, as you can see, I put the dicum on there. That's going to be our cut and weld line. And as I said previously, this little bead here, this ruled around, that's going to be the strongest point. And we'll still have to take our time welding it so we don't get any warpage, but it's going to be the strongest point as well for that weld. So got a little tweaking to do here on the edges, on the back edge especially. The front edge is pretty darn good, but still have a little tuning to do back here on this, and we'll be ready to final weld this thing soon. All right, so now I have to make the door jamb on the door side itself. Get the hinge pillar. So I got to repeat the same process as I did on the jamb side for the quarter panel. I have to mark this out, cut it out, and we'll get it bent up to the shape we need. All right, now that I have that inner jamb for the door side made up, and I have it clamped on there right now, I'm going to cut this line down. I'm going to cut it just off of the line a little bit, and then I'm going to file it to that scribe line so it fits perfect so I can TIG weld. So let's do it. got the inner door jamb tacked in there as well. You can see the gap's pretty even. Little adjustment there, but yeah. Looking good. We're all but done. We got to wait on the fuel tank to show up for this thing since we had to relocate the fuel filler to the rear quarter panel. They're having one made up, and as soon as I get that, we'll get it in. And this thing will be pretty much ready to go back to their shop. So, as I getting ready to announce one of our big builds, just stay tuned for that. So I've been waiting for the end of this video to announce this build. This is actually a 56 Morris Minor pickup truck, and unfortunately it's in very sad shape. Just about every panel is going to need remade or some kind of a repairs done to it. It apparently was in an accident or something that pushed this hinge pillar in, clear into the dash and buckled it a little bit. The good thing is this is going to have suicide doors, not only just the front. We're making this a crew cab, so it's going to have full 4 doors on it, all 4 suicide, and it's going to be a fun project, very big project obviously, but as you can see, it's in dire need of a lot of metal work. Whoever had sandblasted this warped the heck out of it. It's pretty bad shape. So I might try to talk a client into the step side that tilts up. Hopefully he'll go for it. There's a lot of rust holes. The tailgate is in fair condition at best. The good news is though, he found a set of front fenders. Now, this whole thing will probably have to get widened around 4 inches. I'm just guessing right now. And not only lengthened to fit the crew cab, but widened. There's going to be an LS3 engine in it with a turbo 400, I think, is the transmission he wants for in this. So it's going to be a big project from the chassis all the way through. We're going to be starting this build. I'm going on vacation for a week, and then when I get back, we're probably going to get started on that. We're finishing up Black Betty, I'm sorry, right now, as I nicknamed this one. I don't have any coverage on that, but it's a 37 Chevy sedan delivery. Not too many modifications. We did a custom dash unit. We redid that for Dakota Digital electronics, suicide doors, but the engine's just a mild cam in it, nothing major. A lot of metal work though, replacing a lot of rusted areas, but it's coming along pretty good. Hopefully we have that done within the next couple of weeks. Hopefully I have everything. I have some things ordered for it, but well, it's coming along good. And like I said, we're going to start on the Morris Minor soon, and I'm going to nickname that Mighty Mouse. It's a small truck. Obviously it's going to be built a little bit bigger with the crew cab, and I'm sure it's going to have to be widened a little bit, but we'll get some better measurements on that as soon as I have the 4 doors here for it that the client says he has. So even after this one, I have even a bigger build. This is a vehicle that's never actually existed, only somewhat of a concept, and that's what I'm going to say about that right now. The body's going to be made out of aluminum, but more on that later. And these bigger builds I'm going to do playlists for, because there's going to be a lot of episodes, so it's going to take a lot of time, and probably do some videos beforehand, get several made up so I can stay ahead and hopefully post one every week on the progress of these builds. So still learning. I got a lot to learn yet as far as the editing and the whole YouTube thing itself, but yeah, please hit that like and subscribe button, notifications, and please leave a comment. I like to interact with people, so if you can comment, please do so, and we'll catch you on the next one.